Oh, it's practical.
Hello, today we will be making a spiked granny hat. It's a very cute little beanie. This spiked granny hat is worked in a 2-row repeat. You started off with just a granny square. So I will walk you through this very simple, very cute, very fast project. I'm using a weight of 4 yarn. You can use any weight of yarn. However, if you use something smaller, you will need to continue increasing your rows a little bit more to cover the crown of your head. We're going to start off today here with a magic ring. If you would like to make a chain and join, you can do that as well. We're going to do a stacked single crochet. So you're going to basically single crochet inside of your ring, then take your hook and slide it in between your single crochet. I like to pick up these 2 loops, and then you're going to pull up a loop and make another single crochet. Stack single crochet, there you go. We're going to add 2 more double crochets, and then we're going to put 2 chains for our corner. Now we're going to make 3 double crochets for another side. And then we're going to add 2 chains for another corner. So now we have 2 sides, 2 corners. We're going to go ahead and make 3 more double crochets for our third side. And then chain 2 for our third corner. And then we're going to make 3 more double crochets. And then we're going to chain 2. And this is our fourth corner. Now you do not have to make a knot. I just like to secure this ring a little bit more. So I am going to pull this strand taut, and then I'm going to tighten it there. And I will go through later and like sew this in around that loop to secure it even more, because I'm afraid of things unraveling. Okay, so after you join to the top of your stacked single crochet, you're just going to flip your project over. You're going to slip stitch into that corner. I chain 1 and then make another stacked single crochet. Then add 2 more double crochets. And we're going to go into our next corner here. We're going to put 3 double crochets. We're going to chain 2 and add 3 more double crochets in that same corner. We're going to jump over to our next corner and do the same thing. 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Hop over to our next corner and do that again. 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. All right, now we're back at where we started. We're going to just add 3 double crochets in that beginning corner, and then we're going to chain 2 and join to our stacked single crochet. Now, instead of pulling this through in our join, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to insert my second color. Ooh, it's kind of tight there. Okay, there we go. Today I'm going to be, I had an Ogo and I used it for another project, and this is what I had left. I don't have the paper for it, so I don't remember what the colorway was. I will look for it, but I don't know. I usually throw that stuff in the trash when I finish the project. But you're just gonna complete your join with this new color, and you're gonna turn your yarn, or you're gonna turn your project. You're gonna slip stitch into the middle of the corner and then chain one, and again you're going to go ahead and stack a single crochet. So single crochet, and then on top of the single crochet, you're going to add 2 more double crochets, and you're going to do this for all of your corners. Your corners are going to still look like granny square corners, but this is where you're going to start doing some things different. When you go over to your next space, you're going to double crochet, and then you're going to yarn over twice. You're making insert your hook in between the first and the second double crochet on this round below. So you're inserting here, and then you're scooping underneath this middle double crochet, and you're going to treble around that, bring it all the way up, and then you're going to double crochet into this same space that you made the initial double crochet. So you have a double crochet, you have a treble on the round below in that middle, and then you have a double crochet. And then we're going to go ahead and make another corner. So 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. I'll be glad when I pull out enough of this that it's looser. All right, and then we're going to go into this middle. Again, we're going to do the same thing. Double crochet. Then you're going to front post treble the middle double crochet on the round below, and then you're double crocheting in this same initial space there. And this is what's going to make your lined effect. So we're going to go ahead and corner in the corner, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, and then we're going to go ahead and double crochet, treble front post on the round below, and double crochet. Another corner, then we're going to double crochet, front post treble around the middle, double crochet of the round below, and double crochet. Now we're back around to the beginning where we started. We're just going to add 3 double crochets and then chain 2 and a join. So 3 double crochets, a chain 2, and then we're going to join, and when we join, we're dropping this in front, pulling up our other color and join with the new color. All right, I just went ahead and did a chain to tighten that down, but we're going to slip stitch into our corner after we turn it. And then we're going to chain 1 and stack a single crochet. Add 2 more double crochets to this corner. And then we're going to go around like we do our traditional granny squares. So in each space, you're just going to add 3 double crochets. We're going to our corner and we're doing 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. The corners are always the same. The only difference between the two rounds is that you're doing your spiked granny on the outside, and on the inside you're just doing a regular granny. Keep it simple. I don't know why I love these super these squishy hats. I'm in Florida. It's like not really all that merited to get these nice, warm, soft, cushy hats. We don't need all the extra warmth. I just like it. It's just, that is my way. I've been watching too much Mandalorian. This is the way. Hats are to be soft and comfy. Again, we're just going around doing a traditional granny, putting 3 double crochets in each space and 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets in each corner. Whoops. And then when we get back around, when you join, you just join and pull up your other color in your join. I will sew these in later. I do like to work over them as much as I can. As much as I can. Luckily, we're not cutting our yarn in between. We're just pulling it up. That makes things a little bit easier, so you don't have as much to sew in at the end. But again, when you get to your last corner, you're just going to add 3 more double crochets to complete and chain 2 to join. So we go ahead and slide in, and instead of pulling this through, you're going to drop this color and pull your other color through. I like to do a chain of that just to secure it, but then you're going to flip your work, and now we're working on the front side again. You're just going to slip stitch into the corner, you're going to chain 1, and again stacked double crochet. You're going to add 2 more double crochets in that corner. And now we're going to go ahead and continue our spiked granny effect. So you're double crocheting into the next space. You're going to treble a front post treble around that middle double crochet on the round below. And then you're double crocheting in that same space. Again, double crochet, wrap twice, and you're gonna front post treble. And now you can clearly see which one you're trebling on because it's the previous treble. definitely, that's the middle one. And then you're going to come back in here, double crochet to finish that space. Double crochet, front post treble on the round below. Remember, it's always the middle one you're front post trebling on, and then double crochet. Now we're at the corner. We're going to corner our corner. Double crochet 3 times, chain 2, and double crochet 3 times, all in that same space. All right, and now we're going to just continue around. And then corner in our corners. All right, now we're back to our starting corner. We're just going to join, pulling up our secondary color and chain 1. Now this should be enough to pretty much cover your crown. So we've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds, and now we're going to stop increasing. So now our corners will not be a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. Instead, our corners will just be a double crochet. Our corners will just be 3 double crochets. So you're gonna flip your project over. You're still doing the flipping. So you're still flipping back and forth. We're going to join, or we're slip stitching and chaining 1. We're slip stitching and chaining 1 into our corner. Stack a single crochet. So single crochet and then single on top of that, and then you're going to put 2 more double crochets in there, 3 double crochets in each of your spaces, and again, when you get to that corner, you're just going to do 3 double crochets. This is going to make your hat start to go from a square to, you know, concave, and you have your nice round shape. And again, if you were using something smaller than a weight of 4 yarn, you would be you continue increasing the same way we were increasing our rounds before, until you get to a point where your hat will sit and you want it to start falling down your head. So when you're ready for it to start coming down your head, that's when you stop increasing. And the same for any thicker weights. So if you're using a 5 or something thicker, you probably wouldn't increase, you know, 5 rows. You would probably increase a little less. And as soon as you're ready for the hat to start coming down and covering your head, that's when you stop increasing. And when you come back to your beginning corner, you're going to join. You're not going to put anything in there. You're just going to join to the top of that stacked single crochet. You're pulling your yarn, dropping one yarn and pulling up your other yarn. Go ahead and make a chain, and then you're going to flip your hat over and make a slip stitch and a chain into the corner. Now that you're situated nice in your middle, you're going to go ahead and stack a single crochet. Ooh. Yeah, I like to grab these 2 side legs, but I keep grabbing all of them. I don't want to grab all. There we go. So you stack your single crochet, right? You have one right here, which was a part of the corner from before, but we're just going the same way we've been doing these spiked grannies this whole time. So you're gonna yarn over twice, and around the middle of the round below, you're just gonna go ahead and front post treble, and then put another double crochet, and that's it. Just go down your row doing that same spiked granny technique. When you get to this, what was the corner, you're just going to do the same thing. It's very repetitive and very easy to see. After this round, all you're gonna not have to pick the middle. After this round, you'll be able to just front post treble around the front post treble, instead of picking the middle double crochet. This will be your last round for that. And you'll see that the hat is going to start curving downward. So again, front post treble around that middle double crochet. So double crochet, front post treble around that middle double crochet. All right, and then you're heading down this side the same way. Your double crochet, front post treble around the front post treble, double crochet. Now when you come back to your initial stack single crochet, you're just going to go ahead and do the same thing we've been doing this whole time. You're going to join, you're going to drop your yarn up front and pull your yarn through the back and chain that, tighten, and flip it on over. Can you see that it's concaving now? It's getting ready. And now you're just doing the granny square basically, except you're not increasing, you're just going around putting 3 double crochets. Your initially stack a single crochet. If you prefer to do a chain 3, that's fine too. But you just basically getting 3 double crochets in each space on the inside of this hat. 3 double crochets in each space. I gotta say, this is my favorite round. This is my favorite round of the repeat, the 2-round repeat. This is my favorite because this is, you know, when you really just, you're watching your Netflix and not paying attention at all to what you're doing. You're looking away. You're just This is the autopilot round right here. You've come back around, you're just going to join to the top of your, oh my gosh, they're both trying to come in. Okay, you're just gonna drop that yarn up front, pull your yarn through the back, joining to the top of your stacked single crochet. Flip your hat over, and now you're going to just continue on in the same fashion that we have been going. On your spike granny side, you're going to double crochet. Initially, you're going to do this stacked single crochet, and then front post treble around the front post treble, and you're going to double crochet in each space all the way around. Double crochet, front post treble around the front post treble, and double crochet. And when you get back around here, join to the top of your stacked single crochet, and you pull up your secondary color in this join. And I'll be back when we get back around. should have a total of about 13 rounds if you are using the weight of 4 yarn. And we're going to just go ahead and join. We're going to swap out our colors and make a chain. Now you can flip for your last round, but I prefer to stay on the same side. And all we're doing is going around into each double crochet or treble, and we're going to do a half double crochet. So yarn over into the same one that we joined in before. We're just going to do a half double crochet. This will tighten up your hat, and you don't have to go over this. I just like to, because it just make it a little bit more sturdy. It's going to be a little bit tighter around the brim, and we're just going into each stitch with a half double crochet. And at this point, if you like to do other sorts of brims or like a edging, you can play with it and make it your own, but I like to keep it simple. And this is actually exactly what I did for this hat. Just half double crochets around it to just tighten it and finish it off. And if you did want to continue on with the last color, you could have done that too. You can really make any project your own. Don't ever feel obligated to do exactly what the YouTuber or the pattern designer did. Like, you can just, hey, it's your world, do what you want. A pattern is more of a guideline to me. But I will add the pattern down in our video section, about the video section, and you can follow along there if you are more of a pattern person, or you can follow along with the video. I will also go through and get some timestamps, because I feel like timestamps really make things so much easier. So if you're watching this and then you're, you know, pausing it and coming back, like, you don't have to, you could just like jump to where you need to go. And then after you get back around, you're just going to join and snip your yarn, and then go ahead and sew in your ends, and voila, you will have created your Spike Granny hat, or beanie, whatever you like to call these. And again, when you join, you're joining with the same color that you're doing this last one with. I always chain twice to kind of tie it off, and there you are. And there you go. A nice little granny stitch hat. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe.